Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and we are looking at a page from Enworld. I will include a link in the pinned comment after this goes up. They did a live report on the D&D Direct video that went up today. Now, let me tell you, the D&D Direct video is like 28 and a half minutes or so of ads. All it is is ads. Some of them they're generally pretty well done. I'm not saying they aren't, but to pretend it's anything but a page full of ads or a video full of ads, it's sad. I will say exciting things that were announced, and I'm not a 5e player, but I'm happy to see new content being produced for this stuff. Spelljammer, Adventures in Space, that could be really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it. They got some new races that haven't seen before, including looks like a plasmoid type race. Now, if you have a race that is basically like an amoeba, what does that make you think of? Makes me think of Star Frontiers. Hmm. Coinkadinkly. I don't know. So, again, good quality ads. They cover Spelljammer, and again, Emerald did a great job. I'm I'm giving credit where credit is due. The video is a slog to get through. It's not that it's poorly produced; it's just too fucking long. Honestly, they should have done it in maybe two 15-minute segments, done one week, one the next week. It was just too long to listen to ads, even well-produced ads, for nearly 30 minutes. So we have that. We have something about tokens and customize the terrain tiles. The Dungeons and Dragons movie will now be known as Honor Among Thieves, but we get actually no scenes from the movie. Comes out next March 3rd, I believe. Um, Calling me less than excited. They should have snuck in a scene. Personally, this monstrous compendium. This is for Spelljammer. So if you register for, and I didn't have one, if you register for a Wizards of the Coast account, it is a free account. You will be able to download right now Monsters Compendium Volume 1 Spelljammer Creatures. Mind you, this is PDF. Okay, so this isn't like, the Dragon magazine, which you can only like read through your web browser or some shit like that. I don't think there's a PDF version. I could be wrong. Um, Artwork is nice. They give you, I believe, 10 creatures. um, the price of admission is fine. Price of admission is free, and there's nothing here that I can't crib for a Swords and Wizardry game or a 1E game, because really, what are the older editions but 5E without the bloat? So you can certainly take this, use it for inspiration, use the write-ups, use it and abuse it. Free content is free content, quality content. It appears to be. So I'm going to tell you again, go and crib it. It's worth it. So, Legends of the Multiverse, Twitch streaming thing. I'm not into this stuff. If you are, you may find it interesting. Was it Deborah Wall? The one from the Marvel Universe shows on Netflix. She's going to be playing one of the PCs. Onslaught. Okay. But now, the one part that I thought that was actually pretty interesting is they're coming out with Dragonlance stuff. Okay. Probably going to happen when our Dragonlance authors, right, Weiss and Hickman, release their books. So this is linked to that. Now, I can't do this without giving you a little bit of a taste of what I consider to be too long video. Now, this is at the end. So you have these two hosts. Listen, they know their lines. They say the lines well. they feel a bit too swarmy for me, a bit too like unreal, plasticky. But in any case, let's listen to them.
And battle fearsome monsters and worthy rivals on a quest for treasure and glory in this exciting combat board game.
Again, just too. Maybe it's my age. I'm 54. I feel like I'm listening to a used car salesman after a bit. This is at the end, by the way. So mind you, when I got to this point, I'd already listened to about 25 minutes of this shit. So
you can get your hands on Dungeons & Dragons Onslaught in local game stores this October.
And like I said, this is one long assortment of advertisement. It's like, I don't know, you enjoy watching advertisements like the Super Bowl ads, like we enjoy these. These weren't bad ads. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say they were. Most of them were interesting. The D&D movie one was pointless. But nearly 30 minutes of this in one shot, my opinion. You may differ. It's too much. Too much to throw. They could have split this up 2 consecutive weeks or I don't know, fortnight, 2 weeks later. They could have split it up. People would have absorbed it better, especially if you're announcing 2 different settings, right? You're bringing back 2 settings. It kind of, loses a little impact when you talk about them both at the same time. But we're going to talk about that second setting.
We've traveled between worlds in our show today. And to reward you for sticking with us for the entire journey, we have one more intriguing thing for you.
But before we go, we want to thank you for joining us for the first ever D&D Direct.
Again, all advertisement, it should have been cut down. It's the first ever D&D Direct, and I think it's already got like nearly 80,000 views over the last 7 or 8 hours. That's not bad at all. But would have probably been better. I'm not looking to watch a 30-minute sit-down of advertisement for anything, even shit that I like. So
everything in the world of D&D is meant to be shared amongst family, friends, and fans, which is why it was such an honor to celebrate that world with all of you today.
Make me want to gag. Sorry. Too much of a. All right, I'm not gonna say it, but
I completely agree, Anna. And somehow our love for the game just keeps growing deeper as we discover new products, create content, and adventure together.
And get paid to do these wonderful advertisements. Come on. Again. I guess I was just tapping out.
How amazing to see such evidence that D&D will never stop bringing new shared experiences and journeys to players. And to underscore that truth, here is one more thing we hope you all enjoy.
I often wonder why we fight.
Now, if you don't recognize that voice, shame on you.
With all the evil forces that plague this land, the odds.
Rach just gave it away in the background. That's okay, Rach. If you watch The Expanse, it is the president of Earth for most of the series. Absolutely, yes. I mean, I wish, honestly, that the scenes that we're seeing here were part of a Dragonlance cartoon. Or Dragonlance movie, animated, whatever. This would be awesome. And it's just for an advertisement. Again, this is a commercial. And it's a commercial that could, I would assume that most of these little commercial snippets we're seeing here are going to start popping up on YouTube and social media. They spent money on this stuff. I'm sure as a voiceover, this actress is not cheap.
We must still fight on. Not for victory. Not for kings.
Not for glory.
Even for glory. But for each other.
Dragonlance. Battle game and adventure book. So, folks, like I said, I'm only showing you the last, like, I don't know, 2.5 minutes of the D&D Direct assortment of commercials. There's some interesting stuff. At one point, though, I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna fast forward, till I see our host come back, so I know it's another thing. I don't have to sit here looking at, I don't know, tokens or there's gonna be Spelljammer minis. They look fine, pre-painted with kids. Um, Sounds cool. I don't much use them, but I could see myself nostalgic for Spelljammer picking this stuff up. So, I mean, I'm gonna put the links for the N World link. I'm gonna put the link for Wizards of the Coast if you don't have an account. Even if you're an old school gamer and your opinion of 5e is it can go sit and rotate and go blow chunks, that is fine. You don't need to run 5e to appreciate some content for 5e that is free. And I could convert on the fly to the OSR system of my choice. So why not take it? Inspiration, that's free, it's free. I don't begrudge Wizards of the Coast that, and that probably makes me kind of look at this 28.5 minute video advertisement a little bit kinder, like they're giving away free content that is actually content that is actually usable. So, folks, on that note, we are still in the midst of the world of the what? Pandemic. Confusing as hell, right? There's no longer a mask mandate on mass transit, but you wouldn't know that if you're in New York State. And then, of course, I guess the feds are going to appeal the court ruling. Listen, I know I've been told that I don't use my influence properly, that I abuse it by not using it. People that say that can go fuck themselves. All I'm going to say to you is use your common sense, okay? You know your risk factors. You know where you live. You know what's going on in your neighborhood, in your county, in your state. Act accordingly, okay? Be a fucking adult. Vast majority you are if you're watching this. Other than that, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice. Roll them well. Tomorrow night, myself, Joe the lawyer, and other members of our random generated party or random party generator will be live streaming at 8 p.m. on this very channel. 8 p.m. Saturday, 2 days hence. Rach and I will be doing Gamers Health. I look forward to seeing you all both nights. Other than that, be good and laters.